In this video, we will be teaching you about the food processor, its uses, steps of operation, safety features, and cleaning methods. First off, in our quantity kitchen, we have two food processors. They are used in the same way, however, one is just an older version. We will refer to the newer one in this video. Food processors are generally used for chopping, mincing, slicing, and shredding foods. There are two main attachments that can be used.
The first is a 3-quart stainless steel bowl that has a 2-blade attachment inside used to chop and mince. First, place the bowl so that it is secure onto the base. Next, add the blade onto the metal rod in the center of the bowl. Lastly, after the blade is put in, the food should be added and the protective covering should be snapped onto the top before use.
There is also a continuous head which should be used when you need to make bulk quantities of a certain ingredient by slicing and grating. It contains a large kidney-shaped chute and a smaller circular chute on top that allows you to add bigger, bulky ingredients or multiple smaller ingredients. The chute has two red pushers to keep your hands away from the cutting area. There are two different discs that can be used by the continuous head.
The first is a slicing disc. It makes a 4 mm cut and is helpful when slicing cucumbers or carrots, making garnishes, ice cream toppings, and much more. Then there is a grating disc, which makes a grated final product that's good for garnishes and general use in recipes. This can also be used for cheese grating.
When assembling, put the continuous head attachment on top of the base and then the plastic plate which serves as a barrier between the blade and the base. Next, place the blade carefully over the plate and then secure the lid on top. When adding food, run it through one of the two openings depending on the size of the food item. Place a container below the chute to catch the food once it passes through the attachment.
After plugging in the food processor and securing the preferred attachment and blade, it is ready for use. The food processor contains an easy-to-use 3-button control panel with an on, off, and pulse switches. The pulse button allows for more precision control when needed.
The safety feature of the 3-quart stainless steel bowl is the lid which inhibits food from splattering or coming out of the bowl while in use. The continuous head contains two pushers that allow you to push food towards the blade while ensuring that your hands are protected. It is important to remember to practice safe handling skills when touching the blades because they are sharp. Use cut safety gloves when handling sharp attachments and be sure to unplug the food processor before cleaning.
To clean the food processor pieces, you will use a 3-compartment sink like most other kitchen utensils. First, spray off any debris. Then place each piece in the first sink, which contains a detergent solution. Then, rinse in warm water in the middle sink. Lastly, soak the pieces in the sanitizing solution for 30 seconds and allow to dry. The food processor base should not be placed in the sink. Simply wipe down with a clean cloth that has been submerged in warm water.